In this episode, we will be discussing California tenant application screening fee laws. The California Civil Code, Chapter 2, Section 1950.6 specifies the following requirements when accepting a rental application from a prospective tenant. Application screening fee. When a landlord receives a request to rent a residential property from an applicant, the landlord may charge an application screening fee to cover the costs of obtaining information about the applicant. The information requested and obtained by the landlord or his or her agent may include, but is not limited to, personal reference checks and consumer credit reports. The landlord is not required to accept and rely upon reports presented by an applicant. Determining how much to charge. The amount of the application screening fee shall not be greater than the actual out-of-pocket costs of gathering information concerning the applicant, including but not limited to the cost of using a tenant screening service such as AmeriUSA.com or a consumer credit reporting service such as RealSerious.com, and the reasonable value of time spent by the landlord or his or her agent in obtaining information on the applicant. The law was written in 1997 and requires the amount of the application screening fee not to be greater than $30 per applicant, but may be adjusted annually by the landlord or his or her agent, commensurate with an increase in the Consumer Price Index beginning on January 1st, 1998. No vacancy, no application fee. Unless the applicant agrees in writing, a landlord or his or her agent may not charge an applicant an application screening fee when he or she knows or should have known that no rental unit is available at that time or will be available within a reasonable period of time. Itemized receipt required. The landlord or his or her agent shall provide, personally or by mail, the applicant with a receipt for the application screening fee. The receipt shall itemize the out-of-pocket expenses and time spent by the landlord or his or her agent to obtain and process the information about the applicant. Unused funds must be returned. If the landlord or his or her agent does not perform a personal reference check or does not obtain a consumer credit report, the landlord or his or her agent shall return any amount of the screening fee that is not used for the purposes authorized by this section to the applicant. Tenant may request copy of credit report. If an application screening fee has been paid by the applicant, and if requested by the applicant, the landlord or his or her agent shall provide a copy of the consumer credit report to the applicant who is the subject of that report. For additional laws and articles, visit AmericanLandlord.com.